What do you call a guy who confesses to murder, then pleads not guilty in court? Audrik Matevosian calls it a legal strategy. I call it trying to finesse a felony like it's a student loan dispute. This is the story of a well-respected realtor, a trusted tech guy, and a desert grave that was planned with prime shipping. And if you thought your last business deal had red flags, just wait. This one ends with a courtroom, a body bag, and zero bail.
Robert Bob Boyajian wasn't some hobbyist realtor flipping fixer-uppers from his garage. He was a 75-year-old titan in California's Bass Lake market. Respected, trusted, the kind of guy who had clients that became family, including the 21-year-old IT guy who would later confess to murdering him in his own bed, which you know is a pretty unconventional retirement plan. Here's where it gets emotionally and financially twisted. Audrik Matevosian wasn't a stranger. He'd been hired by Bob to install security cameras at his home. He stayed over. They vacationed together. Even Audrik's parents said Bob treated him like a grandson. So yeah, this was personal. And tragically ironic. The guy Bob paid to protect him disabled the very system that could have saved him. But just when you think the betrayal can't go deeper, enter the Amazon body bag.
Matevosian didn't snap. He strategized. 1 week before the murder, he buys a body bag online. Day of, rents a car. Night of July 12th, allegedly shoots Bob in his bed, loads the body, and drives it to a cave in the Mojave Desert they had previously visited together. Who preps a murder like a weekend camping trip? Answer: a guy who thinks logistics are more important than conscience. And somehow, this cold-blooded planning still isn't the wildest part of the story. You ready? After Bob went missing, cops follow a trail straight to Audrik. His story changes, then changes again. Then he confesses, straight up, leads them to the grave, walks them to the cave, gives them the literal coordinates. It's like MapQuest for murder. So case closed, right? Oh no, because then came court.
Despite the confession, the guided tour to the grave, and enough digital receipts to launch a Netflix docuseries, Audrik shows up in court, crying, and pleads not guilty. That's like robbing a bank, filming it on your phone and saying, "Actually, Your Honor, I identify as innocent." Let's be clear, this isn't insanity. It's strategy. When the evidence is stacked like Jenga at a Red Bull tournament, a not guilty plea isn't a denial, it's a delay. A legal play to buy time, challenge evidence, or even fish for a plea deal. Because the real currency in court? Time, not truth. And no bail? That means the state isn't playing either. Here's the financial angle you didn't see coming. This murder didn't happen for millions. It happened over nothing. No inheritance, no insurance policy, just a bruised ego, a $1,000 ATM withdrawal, and a premeditated plan that screams, "I don't understand how consequences work." And while Audrik sits in a cell waiting for trial, we're left asking the bigger question: how much is trust worth? Because Bob gave this kid opportunity, mentorship, maybe even love. And Audrik traded it all for what? A car rental, a gun, and a body bag. It's not just murder. It's the dumbest financial decision of the decade. If you want more wild stories where crime meets currency, betrayal meets business, and trust goes bankrupt, smash that subscribe, drop a comment. What's the worst trade-off you've ever seen someone make for money? And remember, if someone offers to install your security system for cheap, double-check the return policy.